And I'm Rin, and today you can see my setting is a little bit different because we are in my bedroom. Check out all my lovely artwork. Ooh. Yeah, so today I shall be doing a review of the final 2 episodes of Puella Magi Madoka Magica. I think that's how you pronounce the first 2 words. Can't be sure. Anyway, it's otherwise known as Mahou Shoujo Madoka Magica. So, yeah, I will say this review will contain spoilers. If you have not seen the whole series and the final 2 episodes, shoo, go away. We don't want you here. It's time for you to go now, okay? You can come back later once you've seen them, okay? So, anyway, Puella Magi Madoka Magica revolves around the life of a girl called Madoka Kaname, and she meets a few other people, and at this point in time we are at the final 2 episodes 11 and 12, which I have waited forever for, or at least it seems, because unfortunately due to the tragic Japanese earthquake and things like that, Shaft, the production company, have had to postpone it as an act of restraint. So they had about an extra month to work on it, and despite that extra month, yeah, it's really good. I think I'm glad that they had that extra month just to polish it up a bit better. However, Shaft are notorious for delivering things late and rushing things and anything like that. So, at this point, at episode 11, we have just discovered, well, Cube and the audience have just discovered at the end of episode 10 what Homura is doing and what her purpose is in the whole plot. So we find out that she's been jumping backwards and forwards through time to try and save her best friend Madoka in different timelines and things like that. So this is really interesting, and it got me really excited, and then the episode ended and I was like, what? I want more! And then episode 11 comes along and it opens with further speculation with from Cube and the funeral of Sayaka. And then it goes on and there's a bit of angsty drama, hidden Yuri undertones. You can either take them or leave them because they're so subtle you might not even miss them, between Homura and Madoka, because Homura is trying to go, no, don't become a magical girl because it'll kill you and you'll become a witch and it's all gonna be awful because there's this Waraprugus night coming. And so the world at the moment, it seems to be, it's about to end. So yeah, the episode 11 ends on Madoka about to make her decision on whether to become a magical girl or not. And then we get on to episode 12, which is really good. I can see why people might have a bit of they might not be too happy with the ending, because it's very open-ended. I mean, it's not finished, like, but it's still really well done. So at this point, major spoilers ahead. If you haven't seen episode 12, shimmy out of here and watch it. I'm giving you another chance if you're stupid enough to just even stay on, because I have mentioned that there's going to be spoilers in this. So go and watch it. This is only for people who've seen it, because I need to get my thoughts out on this. I haven't spoken about it all day and I watched it this morning. Yay! But what happens is that we discover that Madoka makes her choice to become a magical girl and erase the existence of all witches before they've even been created. So she rewrites the laws of time and space. Whoa, mega cool. And she saves everyone pretty much, because Cubase has mentioned in the last episode that without the existence of them, humans would still be stuck in the Stone Ages, because they were the ones who acted as a catalyst for technological advancement and all these sort of amazing cool things. So the only reason that they're living in their happy future was because of them. And along the way, lots and lots of despair built up. So Madoka does the sweetest thing. This moment just made me love her, and I don't know, she spends the whole series kind of going, I'm faffing about a little bit, but you still love her, and she's really likable, and you can really understand the pain that she feels, because she's lost so many of her friends, and it's just horrible, and she's just saying, no, this shouldn't happen, and so she stops this horrible cycle of witches coming along, and so she becomes a sort of god and an idea in her own right. Now, I thought this was really clever, because, I mean, it would have been too much if she was still to exist, in my opinion. However, if she didn't get that sort of happy ending, it wouldn't have felt right, because after the whole doom, gloom, depression, it just kind of feels like you're entitled to, right, I need a happy ending here, otherwise I'm gonna cry my eyes out. God, I still cried my eyes out. There's a scene between Homura and Madoka when Madoka is saying goodbye to Homura, and I was just like, I love you, Madoka, she loves you, and when she goes, you were always my best friend, and you're just like, Madoka. Yeah, I was like that at about 10 o'clock this morning, just with my blanket, just going, so it's really emotional. And so yeah, just it was perfect in my opinion. After the credits, it does what I like to call a Kanazuki no Miko, because it has an extra bit after the credits, which was first introduced to me in the series of Kanazuki no Miko, which is quite a good yuri, but I'll get onto that another time. But no, it kind of leaves it open-ended, and I don't know, it leaves a hopeful feeling, but it's open, and it gives off the feeling like there could be another, like, it gives off the feeling that there is space for another theory, well, not a theory, another series, or a spin-off or something, and I don't know, I'm not sure whether I'd be fine with it, I suppose, but I kind of like where it ended. It ended in kind of a nice place. I mean, it didn't give too much away. I mean, the whole series is kind of just being based around this kind of mystery, sort of figuring things out for yourself feel, and it was really good at uncovering its plot, and it tied up so many loose ends in the last few episodes. So I'm not sure whether I'd be happy whether they do if they did a spin-off or not, but then again, it depends on the quality of the whole sort of thing and everything, like the whole spin-off and everything. I mean, that I know they're doing a manga spin-off, so who knows. But no, the whole series, I really enjoyed it. It is become one of my favorites. I mean, I'd recommend the show to anyone, except if you're easily upset, then maybe it's not the one for you. But yeah, if you love magical girls and are looking for something different, this is the thing for you. And I know you've watched it. If you're watching this, you have watched all of it, so I'd be really interested to hear your thoughts on what you thought of the final 2 episodes, because I haven't really spoken to anyone about this. So please tell me what you think. The only opinion I've gotten so far was from a friend of mine who watched it at ridiculously early in the morning. I went to bed and watched it in the morning, so I had a sort of fresher, clearer mind, so I was a bit less confused. But no, this guy was just completely tired, so I don't know, and he didn't say much, so please tell me what you think. I'm really interested to find out, and I hope you enjoyed this review. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe, and yada yada. And to finish this off, I shall show you, if I can get it down. Come on, darling. There we go. Madoka! I got a picture of